Hey everybody, welcome back to TechMark Gaming and Reviews. Today, we're comparing two handhelds that everybody's been asking about, the PlayStation Portal and the ROG Xbox Ally X. Now I know these two devices don't really compete because they're made for two different audiences. One is a handheld PC with onboard storage and the other is a pure streaming device. But when we talk about real world use cases, each one definitely has their own strengths. So today, I'm going to be breaking down the most practical differences and some real world gameplay tests so you guys can see how they perform in real time. Now before I get into the video, be sure to smash that like button and comment below and let me know what handhelds that you guys prefer playing on. And if you haven't already, subscribe to TechMark Gaming and Reviews so I can be recommended to more gamers and tech enthusiasts like yourself. In the meantime, let's get into the video. First up is the screen sizes. So as you guys can see, I got both devices side by side. The PlayStation Portal comes with a 8-inch LCD display and the ROG Xbox Ally comes with a 7-inch LCD panel. I installed a Magglass matte screen protector on both just to cut down on reflections because that's what I prefer. Both displays are pretty bright. I'm going to turn up the brightness on each one so you can see the difference. Even though the Xbox Ally X has a higher peak brightness of 500 compared to the Portal's 450, the Portal actually looks a lot brighter. It could be the wallpaper, but visually, the Portal screen just pops a lot more. Next is the ergonomics. So both devices have pretty similar shapes, but the PlayStation Portal definitely has a better grip. It just melts in your hands more comfortably, and it feels a lot more lighter in your hands, reducing hand fatigue. The sticks and the buttons are parallel, and it feels like a real PlayStation 5 controller with a screen in the middle. Now for the ROG Xbox Ally X, the grips are a lot more tighter and the weight is heavier, and the sticks are spaced out a little differently to make room for the D-pad and the other buttons, but I definitely prefer the PlayStation Portal's layout. Now I will say that the buttons are a lot more clicky compared to the Portal. You will definitely hear them during the gameplay section, so stay tuned. Up top, the ROG Xbox Ally X has everything: power button, volume buttons, USB ports, SD card slots, the fans, while the Portal keeps it simple with the volume button, power button, PlayStation Link button for your earbuds or headsets. Triggers on the Xbox Ally X is a lot more wider. As you can see on the Portal, it's a lot more standard like the DualSense controller. Both are comfy, it's just personal preference. I will say that the haptic triggers is inside the Portal, so I prefer those. If we take a look at the back, the Ally X have additional paddles and more design going on. The Portal keeps it clean and simple. Now if we take a look at the bottom, you can see that we have a Power A charging dongle that goes into the bottom of the Portal so you can charge it wirelessly. You can easily remove this, and as you can see, we have a simple USB-C insert to charge it and a 3.5mm headphone jack if you want to use headphones or a Bluetooth dongle. Now let's talk about the software. The Portal's UI is pretty simple. You can slide over from the right to pull up the control center, which gives you a few options like disconnecting or connecting up to your PS5 using remote play. You can use the PS Link button to connect up to your Pulse Explorers or Pulse Elite wireless headset. Below that, you can adjust the brightness of the screen. You have settings and a home button. A pretty simple UI. On the X, you swipe over from the left and you will see that we have a lot more options like controlling the screen brightness, turning off the microphone, and so many other options. So as you guys can see, this is basically a PC handheld. So you got so much more options compared to the Portal, which is just a streaming device. So we got different tabs so we can go into the Armory crate and adjust the wattage, frame rates, and all that good stuff. There's also another tab that shows your most recent captures and you can play it directly from there, which is pretty cool. Now you basically can do the same thing on the PlayStation Portal if you're remote playing from your PS5. So you can go ahead and look at your most recent captures using the share button. Now, if you want to use this as a standalone handheld, the PlayStation Portal has a cloud streaming service that you can sign up for that's going to give you access to most of the games that you purchased on the PlayStation Store, and they also give you access to their 200 plus games that's on the PlayStation Premium catalog. You do need a PlayStation Premium membership to be able to access this. I honestly think that this is a really great investment, especially if you don't have a PS5. From the recording of this video, it was still in beta, but if you want to see everything that's inside of the 6.0.1 update, then I'll leave a link in the description and a card in the top right corner. Now, if you guys know, the ROG Xbox Ally X is its own dedicated handheld, so basically you don't need internet most of the time to play your games because everything is downloaded on a SSD, so you have physical storage to store your games. Alright, so we're going to do a gameplay test. For the X, everything is downloaded to the SSD, so everything is going to load instantly. And for the Portal, we're relying on internet, so I made sure to have a strong connection so you guys can see the differences. We're going to test Fall Guys, NBA 2K25, and on the X it's 2K26, so you're going to see how everything plays. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Kicks it out to MP. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by White. Pass to Williams. The three, Smith sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Now here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 20. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectations. No question about that. If they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupas who are about as competitive as it gets. So really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC, a win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations this year.
Parker's shot is good. His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for us. And yes, he got the English left on him as it falls. So
Well, just about 250 pounds, the Ergo could be a wrecking ball in close.
You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most have them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Quick release from Dupas. Scouts love seeing that.
Fortier outside.
Through the middle. Prince. Up and in on the way up. He can time his passes so perfectly.
Alright, so as you guys can see, both devices did pretty well. I will say that the Portal is a lot more comfortable in the hands when it comes down to ergonomics. It's pretty light as well compared to the X, but as you know, this is an actual handheld PC that has fans, storage, and all that other stuff. The ROG Xbox Ally is definitely the better choice if you don't have reliable Wi-Fi, because your games are downloaded straight to the device and it works offline, so if the power goes out, you can use your phone's mobile hotspot and get back online. I actually have a video that I created just for this use case. I'll leave a link in the description and a card in the top right corner of this video. Now for the PlayStation Portal, you can definitely do so, but you need strong Wi-Fi internet connection to be able to get the best experience. The X is about $1,000 from the filming of this video, and the PlayStation Portal is about $199. Keep in mind, if you want to use this as its own device, then you need to get PlayStation Premium that costs $17.99 a month or $159 a year. And if you don't want to do that and you have a PS5, you can just use the console as its own remote play server, so you can play your games directly from the console over the internet. If you're interested in anything in this video, then I'll leave a link in the description. And if you found this video valuable, be sure to smash that like button and comment below and let me know which handheld you guys are using. And if you haven't already, subscribe to TechMart Gaming and Reviews so I can be recommended to more gamers and tech enthusiasts like yourself. In the meantime, I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. Deuces.